Distillery TV.
There he is. Keep track of him and stand by.
It might not be as exciting as the national stage with regard to, a politically charged subject.
Abortion, ICE agents.
This whole furry thing.
So at the city level, people often don't see how important city issues are. But also, I think that city tends to be a little bit less dramatic maybe than national elections, right? City government's not on TV as much. They maybe don't make it onto social media as much.
Counselors get $750 a month for serving on council. And so I could either have my paycheck or I could take the $750 a month. And so almost everyone takes their paycheck. And so I've been doing all the council work pro bono except for the very last year.
What do you want to see that's different in this community? And so we don't have that leadership approach right now. I don't ever want to pretend like I've always got all the information. You know, it's about listening to the community. That's not represented right now.
Here's the thing about Denton.
When you show up in Wise County and Denton County, you cannot but be inspired.
Uplift their drag. What do we do?
Are we going to stand and fight, or are we going to surrender?
It doesn't get more Denton than this.
Are we going to stand and fight, or are we going to surrender?
Denton City Council member for District 2, Brian Beck, was up for his third and final term. His opponent was Nick Stevens, most famously known for his efforts to legalize cannabis in Denton. This hotly contested race climaxed at their respective election night watch parties.
At this one, it's been kind of slower, and that's okay. I'm sure it just depends on the polling locations, but
we're doing something that we do every election called Voters of Denton. We're reporters from the Daily, go out to different polling places around Denton at different times of day on election day, and we stop people and we ask them what the issues that were most important to them were and what brought them out to vote.
Hey, my name is Donna Smith, and I'm out here in front of the South Branch Library in Denton. And my hope is that I can draw some attention to this particular candidate, Julie, and Greenwaltz. She's an amazing woman. We did have a pretty good group earlier, but everybody's gone now. We had somebody for Margie Ellis out here just a little bit ago. I've been here since 1, and I've not seen anybody else except for Margie Ellis's folks, and then Julie Greenwald's.
Sorry, I was trying to help.
I don't think it's just being advertised enough, or the information's just not being put out enough. And to be honest, with all the crazy things going around this time of year, you know, people are preparing for graduations, end of the school year, possibly travel. I mean, I got stuff in the mail, and I probably wouldn't have come out if I hadn't received some mail information, to be honest, because it wasn't in my mind that this is election day for City of Denton, so.
well.
Oh, we've got more than that.
Yes, we do.
Oh, thank you so much.
I don't think people understand the issues, and everybody has a busy life, and they're working and raising families, and it's information, lack of information, I think, or maybe not lack of information, but lack of exposure to the information that's important. Probably is one of the reasons people don't come out and vote. They don't think also maybe that it impacts them, when really it very much can.
My thoughts are is that folks are struggling. 65% of our residents are living paycheck to paycheck. Homelessness has doubled. And we've tried to run a campaign that really talks to those issues. I think those are things that people are really concerned about, and we hope that at the end of the day that resonates. I don't go into things with confidence. I just go in trying my best. And so my theory is when you're trying to gauge voters, especially running against an incumbent, that's hard. But what I am confident of is that we change the narrative. We change the narrative by giving people a voice who don't typically have a voice, and that we change the direction of what people are talking about in the campaign, and that's what I'm confident of.
I came into it before any results came in pretty optimistic. I think our field game was strong, our sign game was strong. I had a lot of great feedback, and it was really rewarding to the very first results from early voting pop in, and to have it be 58 and change. I know turnout's low, and lots of things can happen, but I'm feeling real good right now. I'm pretty happy. There's only a few houses here. There's like a little houses here. I mean, there's like, 73 votes.
I'll be totally honest. I know we hit this precinct at least once, but I think I might have left it out of the next few passes. But even that, this is kind of like a weird number. I'm thinking maybe this one is Republicans.
That one. Sorry, that's behind. And well, turnout means they'll come in quicker. If there's low turnout, they'll come in quicker. On a presidential election, they come in slower.
Right.
So anyway, I'm pretty happy at the moment. We'll see how if it stays that way.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Knowing what we know Beck's going to run for mayor in 12 months, which means that Nick runs against Angela, and we just do it again. 58 to 42.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Oh, that's right.
One or two neighborhoods there.
Yeah.
But I have you up. You're my look.
Your favorites?
I don't know what have you, but you're looking good.
Yeah, 58% is pretty good. I'm pretty
You're
stoked.
looking good.
I know, right?
I was like,
when it gets to 60, I'm going to say it's over.
Yeah, it's still just 26 to 7.
Any updates?
No, I'll refresh it again.
I'm not worried. I just want the one update.
Yeah, one update would be great.
Okay, now why is my phone not updated? 31 to 890? So he picked up 70 and I picked up 30.
220. Yeah, the difference is all it is. So 160 plus another 60. 220.
Yeah, what you got? A bottle
Plus another 60. Yeah. That's it. Here, idiot still. 160 there. The outskirts of idiot still is another 60 there. In this top area.
Okay.
But right now we're looking at early voting. Susie's got 41, Marty's got 30, Karen's got 28.
Okay, so it'll be Susie and Margie in a row.
Looks like if the numbers hold on. If the numbers hold on.
So, well, I'm just looking at the differences. So, what this is telling me, it's not a lot, but like Nick's margin has gotten better by like 1%, right? And Margie's margin has gotten way better. So what that's telling me is that at the very least, Republicans came out to vote on election day. That's not like a firm correlation. That's my assumption, I guess. But I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah, huh?
This precinct went from tied to, or from him winning to tied. It went from him winning 85% to him winning by 76%. So you're winning the E-Day vote in precincts that he worked, that the Republicans worked, that Watts was working.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Yes. I've been paying attention. I haven't been helping much because I've been gone.
You haven't been doing anything, but
I've
you've been
been
paying
gone.
attention.
Hey, do you do campaigns or something?
Used to. You got this.
Yeah,
it's
I'm not worried.
You can make an announcement right now if you want to. He's gonna
I think I can announce,
Oh
right?
man, it's pretty close.
right now.
Yeah, huh? And it's supposedly non.
You do.
City manager said, tell Brian congratulations.
Well, I mean,
Sarah.
I don't think it. There's a camera in my face and I can't respond freely.
Yeah, okay. Let's say the last time I'm sure I had like really short hair. Yeah, this is the longest that it's been like a hot meeting. Joshua asked me. I do not.
All right. Okay. So I was prepared to stay here all night until every last person came in. Thank you, of profound gratitude to my friend and comrade Nick Stevens, who is just a beautiful person and an empath who leads with his heart, his mind, of course, which is brilliant, but especially his heart. So much, no matter what the result is of tonight, you are the victor in my eyes, and you've given us all so much. And so thank you. And here's to Nick and an amazing campaign, a righteous, honest, true, decent campaign.
I'll just say this, thanks for coming. Deb has recently gotten into local politics.
Yeah, and for the first time, you maybe you don't feel hurt and cared about, and like what they say, and what was bothering your heart matters. Yeah. And you're the only one that has.
And so that's how we started this campaign. Our first was our town hall was with residents of the homeless shelter, and it's something my opponent has never done. He's never talked to him. He doesn't want to talk to him, and that's why we lost.
But wouldn't you do it all again that same way?
All that same way.
Yeah.
And so
exactly.
The reason I got into local politics was because of Deb and her selfless service. What I'm proud about is that we built a really broad coalition. You saw the people that were here tonight. They're people diametrically opposed to a lot of my national political views, but they saw an alternative in someone that was honest. But we failed significantly. And the longer the country goes this way, the more fucked we will be. And that's the positive. You want to know the positive of this race? I know there's a camera on me. The positive is that Paul Meltzer will be out of council, who has done nothing but fuck this community. And so we thank God he is out of office, and thank God we have two people who give a shit about Denton as an option for District 3, and we're going to make sure that there's more representation there. If there's one thing, if there's a positive that happened out of this, when I started, I said that we needed to have a homelessness task force that included unhoused residents to have a voice in the policies moving forward. And it looks like the two candidates remaining are the two that have endorsed that policy that we pushed. And I'll pray for Brian and his success, and that he will choose to represent the 42 so far % of the residents who have been ignored for the past 4 years.
You gave us, hope you represented us.
Hey!
I don't know.
Thank you so much. I think given the numbers that we're seeing and the amount of reporting that's in, I don't think there's any room left for any doubt. We're getting a side cutter behind me. I am humbled by all the people that came out to support me, all the shoe leather that they put on the ground, all the time and the energy and the love. And frankly, I am humbled by the ability of Dentonites to see through the BS that they encountered in this election, to filter through what was true and what was nonsense, to know that I step up for Denton I really appreciate all the time and energy. I don't think there's anything left, so I feel confident that Beck for Denton gets another 2 years. I couldn't have done this without you guys. I couldn't have done that without my family. My sister and wife are here. My son was here earlier. Now he's in D3, so he didn't vote for me. But I could not have done this without the community, and I feel blessed that I could give back to the community for another 2 years. So thank you all.
So, Brian, you have been here since I first got elected. You taught me how to do this job. No one does his homework better than this guy. No one gets into the numbers deeper than this guy, even to the chagrin of staff. But I'm proud of you. This is well deserved tonight. You dealt with a lot of bullshit from people who did nothing but lie about you, which is a shame because there is nobody more honest on city council than this guy right here. I'm proud of you. I can't wait to serve another at least 1 year with you and see what you do next, brother. Well done. Well done, buddy.
Thank you all.
I called my opponent this morning, and we had a little conversation, and I told Brian we were friends before the election, and we'll be friends after the election. I did not run against Brian because I disliked Brian. We're friends. I just thought I could do a better job. And so what I'm praying for is that Brian will do a good job if he wins. I want whoever the council member is to succeed, because when they succeed, Denton succeeds. And so if that's where the results end, my prayer genuinely is that he would work to represent all of the residents, not just a few. And I hope that that's what will happen. Oh, I'll give him a call. Yeah, we talk a lot, and so I'll give him a call.
One of the things that I learned is you really have to, I mean, I knew it before, but you really have to engage all the time, and you have, it's never ending. So like we're acting like the race is over, but the race continues for 2 more years to some degrees, because you need the community behind you to push forward and help you accomplish the goals. So it's one thing to say, oh, I succeeded, I won, but you've got to get the community behind you to get 3 more votes. Oh, I'm getting a call. I'm going to have to stop.
You're all good. You're all good.
The early vote was, I didn't know that the numbers were going to be there, but I really appreciate that. It's really big of you, and I appreciate the call. I mean, it could have just as easily been me making the call to you. So. I think we take a moment to absorb what happened at this election, figure out the strengths and the weaknesses, get together with my opponent and figure out where we move forward, and decide politically where we go next. I don't want to say right now, not because I'm being coy, but because 58% means I have to think about what that means, and get together with supporters, get together with opponents, and figure out what's the best path for Denton going forward. That's what that means.
Here's the thing about Denton.
When you show up in Wise County and Denton County, you cannot but be inspired.
Uplift their drag. What do we do?
Are we going to stand and fight, or are we going to surrender?
It doesn't get more Denton than this.
Are we going to stand and fight, or are we going to surrender?